national champions from last year, the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. The Bobcats will kick it away to start us off. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So Hawaii's offense will come out first. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Rainbow Warriors in a good spot here with second and short. Quarterback may change this route. Dropping back, it's Nelson. Unloads to the wideout. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. Let's take a second to think about Hawaii. The biggest problem for schools at this level is getting enough big bodies, particularly on the offensive line. And getting a three-star guy like this can really help them at this level, Jesse.
Yeah, and when you get guys like that on your offensive line, if you can get a couple dudes like that, all of a sudden now you can hang with bigger, better competition. Games are still won and lost in the trenches. I know this is just one piece, but getting this three-star offensive lineman who was very highly recruited, that was a massive win for this head coach.
On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. Wide open spaces. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And it came up good. I mean, I think you see the aggressiveness by these offenses now, willing to go for it on their own territory, and I like it because they got it.
Wants to throw again. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Back to pass. Back's looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Hawaii! And they strike first. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
Here he comes with the return. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. The Bobcats offense will get the ball for the first time. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Gives it on the option. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And the Bobcats want to crank the tempo. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on third and long from the 26. Fires to the right. got him downfield. Oh, he's got some space. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. To the air on first down. Fires to the wideout. Makes a connection. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Okay, on first and goal, they have a chance to answer with a score of their own. He wants to throw it. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas State. Fit it in the window for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was, we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Motion from the wideout. To throw, it's Nelson. Rushes on him. Quarterback extends the play.
Well, what a great job by the defense and phenomenal effort chasing down the quarterback, getting that sack for a huge loss, and now they're licking their chops, lining up in tempo. They're ready to do it again.
Wants to fire on second down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. Going deep. Throw to the sideline, and it's complete, and they've got a big play.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle, and with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
The Rainbow Warriors come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Plucks it out of the air. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there.
You know, the short passing game is a great go-to weapon for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, obviously, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play you. So for coordinators, this can really open up the rest of your playbook for the rest of the game.
Second down, they'll go to the air. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. Third and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? Looking downfield, it's Nelson. Finds his man. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
As a head coach, you love to see your quarterback locked in early in games. And in the first drive, leads the offense down to a touchdown, throws a TD pass, and here he is again, making a really good decision and a very accurate throw to pick up that first down.
He's got it on the run, and he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
Yeah, and just understanding where you're at on the field, make sure you get those feet down before you get too close to that sideline, so I give credit for that catch. Nice job, nice pitch, nice catch.
The offense changing the play. Wants to go up top. He caught it, and he was straining for the goal line. Defense stopped him short. And the Rainbow Warriors will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And it's so underrated, the relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
He'll bring it out. It's Beebe. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score, already down 14-7. They'll run it from the gun. Jukes his way for more. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. The Bobcats in the hurry-up.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry-up.
He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line. And they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Catch in the middle, it's in Sparks. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Now the play fake. The sure hands, it's Jenkins. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Let's go! Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. Let's talk for just a minute about Texas State. For programs at this level, they are regularly fighting off the big school for diamonds in the rough, but it looks as if they won this battle with the commitment from a 3-star receiver, Jesse.
He just thought he had better opportunities on and off the field here at this program. He's going to get a lot of chances to make plays early. With his talent, expect him to start right away, and if I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm going to be trying to find ways to get this 3-star the ball.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Got it in the middle, it's Bell. And he cruised. Way to the house. Touchdown, Texas State. Extra point here will tie the game.
And it's now the 2nd time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. He might want another play. They'll move the wide receiver. Dropping back, it's Nelson. Got it in the middle, it's James. Makes the tackle at the... After he picked up 10. First down here for the offense.
And that's good enough for first down.
Looking downfield on first down. He just missed the target on that one. Got on his body. The timing needs to be precise on those out routes, and the quarterback just gave him too much ground to cover.
Yeah, and you got to know when to throw that. Right when he's breaking out of his break, I got to put that ball and put it on him. And you could tell the timing was a little bit off, just a little too much juice from the QB.
To the air on second down. This time he's got his man. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
Well, that's one the DB, I think, would like to have back. Out route, he was in man coverage. If he could have just got out of his break a little bit sooner, he might have had a chance to intercept that one and take it to the house.
Looking to throw again. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. Or will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Wide receiver comes in motion. Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. Trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. Making side adjustments here. Looking for a man. It's Nelson. He's got him. Running through contact. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. The Rainbow Warriors have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. He's looking deep. It's complete. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Warriors.
Well, this is a running back who is versatile, and his catching ability really helps this offense out vertically down the field. And you saw it on that play on the wheel route. That wasn't just a screen or a swing. They got him faking going to the flat, turning up the sideline for a touchdown.
The returner will field it and bring it back. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. And the Bobcats headed quickly to the line.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. Breaks the tackle. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. They'll start this one from the 29 on first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Pressure coming. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball.
Well, this quarterback's already taken a couple shots from the pocket. There's another one right there that affected his accuracy on that throw.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long.
Here we go.
On the run, it's Jenkins. Breaks into the open. Got enough space. Touchdown, Bobcats! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Setting up for the extra point and the tie.
Man, what a nice touchdown run. And this is a team effort, right? He's got to start with the offensive line to give you that crease, and then the wide receivers start to kick in, and the running back, he handles the rest. Nice touchdown run.
On the move from inside his 5. And the returner will be knocked down. His drive will open from the 15. Might be calling a hot route. To the air, it's Nelson. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
Yeah, and this defense hadn't had a lot of success. This offense has been doing what it wants at will. Finally getting to the QB, finally getting some pressure, finally getting a big hit on him. That'll pay some dividends down the road.
Wide receiver going in motion. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Touchdown. Cat. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone. And the extra point makes it a 28-21 score. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Gentlemen, that pivotal top 15 battle is in the books. Here's how things went down. Duke was able to cap off a close one in Durham with a narrow victory. And that's the mark of a solid program. Pile up wins, build on games like these, and remain focused on the big picture. Always fun to see 2 of the game's better teams duke it out at this point of the season. A good barometer, fellas, for both coaches.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Throws for the tight end. Wide open downfield. Got a little space. Turning it on. Touchdown, Hawaii. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And QBs love their big tight ends, and especially guys that can do such great things after the catch. He catches it. Dang, Palmer, he looks like a daggum receiver after he catches the football.
What a matchup nightmare, too, man. I mean, he's just too big for DBs to cover, and he's too fast for linebackers to cover. If I'm this QB, I'm looking that guy's way a lot more often than this one.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. These 2 offenses have been outstanding. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked.
We're only in the first half already. This guy's got 2 TD passes, so you could see the defensive coaching staff on the sideline telling this D-line, guys, we got to get after this guy. We have to affect his rhythm and not let him be so comfortable back there. Right there, they were able to get after him. Let's see if they can keep it up.
They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. The throw to the outside is complete. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. The Bobcats line up to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Gets off his first one of the day. He was called on 5 times in the victory last week. And the returner will be dragged down. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Off the play fake on first down. Unloads to the right. It's caught. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31.
Man, the tight ends are one of the most versatile guys on the field, and you see it right here. The play action, they're used to blocking, right? Now they slip right by the linebackers, slip to the second level, come open, the quarterback finds them in great rhythm.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force.
There he goes. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
Wants to adjust the pattern. Off play action on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
And they make the stop, and this offense has it inside the 5, and they are threatening. And the Rainbow Warriors have it in scoring position on first and goal. Quick step and go. Touchdown, Hawaii. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Using his legs, it's Jenkins. Got the first down and more. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. They bring him down, but not only does he recover the fumble, he gets the first down. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Back to throw, it's McCoy. Pass rush, coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Quickly complete. And he's dragged down. The Rainbow Warriors come to the line in the hurry-up. Off the RPO, complete. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a third down stop.
Well, you know, that's one as a quarterback. You've thrown the completion, and you're like, dude, can you just turn around and make one guy miss and go get the first? Or can you just stretch out?
Oh, he's got some space. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays.
Timeout, Hawaii.
Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Looking to throw on first down. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's second down.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Waning seconds of the first half, and they'll try to tack on a 3 before they head to the locker room. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, it is hard to beat San Marcos when that town is buzzing as it is today. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. First play from scrimmage, and they'll keep it on the ground. He now has 74 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. Tempo in overdrive.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
To the air on first down. Under fire. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. Working well behind the sticks on second down.
And the offense, after giving up that sack, they're not going to take time.
Breaks into the open. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. And the Bobcats racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down. And listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
He breaks the tackle. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
The Bobcats are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Bully ball on third and short. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And that is how a punter helps out his defense, pinning them deep in their own territory. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. A blown opportunity, missing that short field goal on the last drive, and now they'll try to put something on the board here. The offense basically has the whole field in front of them, backed up close to their own end zone. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And he'll be knocked down at the 2-yard line. And the Rainbow Warriors now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Off the play fake. Sends it downfield. He's got it down the left. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. From any spot on the field, they're a threat to get a chunk play, and they just did it. 1st and 10 from the 40. Here comes the heat. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. The Rainbow Warriors have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Just led him a little too far across the sidelines. Makes the catch, but it's incomplete.
And that's a hard thing to do as a receiver, but because you want to catch the football and you want to get upfield and make more yards, but sometimes you got to realize, I just got to toe tap that thing. I just got to get one in, get the completion. That was a missed opportunity right there.
Under fire. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. Off play action. Rifles it down the middle. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll
This offense looked unstoppable in the first half, lighting up the scoreboard, and it doesn't look much different here in the second half. They take their first drive of the third quarter, march it down the field, and score. There is no end in sight for these guys.
28.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Reddick. And the returner is stopped. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
They'll run play action. He's got an open man. He's running free down the middle. Just gashing this defense, a big gainer to the 40-yard line. One big play, and you go from a little backed up to threatening. It's 1st and 10 from the 40. Looking for a gap. It's Jenkins. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. Give him 109 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed behind the line, it's Jenkins. And he tried to string out that run, but there was nowhere to turn it upfield, and he's forced out of bounds for a loss. Motion from the wide receiver. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
The first thing you have to do to make these plays successful offensively is I have to block the edge. I got to get my speedster in space. They didn't do a good job of getting that guy out there in space where he can really use his jets. Nice job by the defense understanding it.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. And the Bobcats will punt this one away. So the big blitz on 3rd and almost unmanageable now leaves them in 4th and pretty much impossible.
Yeah, perfect job by the defense, being aggressive, taking advantage of a known passing situation, catching the offense a little bit off guard. Maybe they thought they were going to play a little bit more conservative, but the blitz gets home, and they get the quarterback for the sack.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Quarterback making checks. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's James. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. Back to throw, it's McCoy. Unloads to the wideout. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And the Rainbow Warriors will try to move the chains on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Complete out of the backfield. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. After punting the last time they had it, they ought to be set up for a much better result with this drive.
This offense better be licking their chops. You're not going to start with better field possession than this all game, David.
You ain't lying. Forget about the last possession and what we did. You're already in scoring position. Take care of that football. Make sure you get some points.
And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stay. Turning it on! And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Texas State. And a huge run from the back for 6.
Man, it's nice to have a running back that can do that. That makes everything else easy on offense. Hey, hand it to that guy. He makes a big play. Yes, please.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the ACC. Syracuse picked a bad day to have a bad day. The once proud tradition Dick McPherson built there in Central New York, we're a long way from that right now. They're trailing by 20 to SMU. It wouldn't be the ACC if there weren't this kind of storyline, guys, and we promise to keep you posted.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Running back searching for a hole. Got the first down and more. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
They're going to go right back to him on first down. Turns it on in midfield. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks for the first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
The give to the right. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll run it to the right side. Got the first down and more. A nice play there, and that is likely how we'll put the finishing touches on this period. We've reached the end of the period, and Hawaii is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. They go back to work in the final period of this one. On the run, it's James. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This drive was clicking along, but now it's 2nd and 14. The run to the left. Across the 25. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Warriors! They build this fourth quarter lead, and they are just minutes away from going 5-0.
And, man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the fourth quarter, everything going in their direction.
And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the fourth.
Hawaii 49, Texas State 35.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Reddick. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee, as he stopped at the 14. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Fires to the big fella. And that's a very productive first down play in bringing up 2nd and 3. The Bobcats want to move quickly.
And in this situation late, when you need 2 touchdowns to win the game, everything's going to have to be downfield. So I like the idea in this 2-minute drive, throwing it that way. Let's keep it going, keep our pedal to the metal here.
He makes a catch. And he picks up the first down, but he will remember the play. Paid after that hit.
And these are these moments, man, when you're trailing by a couple possessions, you've got to put it together. Your quarterback has to come through. I mean, it's not a surprise. It's going to be passes. He's got to be smart. He's got to be quick with his decision-making, and they kind of got to be up near the line of scrimmage and be in a little bit of a hurry.
This is an offense that has skill. They've got speed, and because of that, this defense, they can't lull themselves to sleep. They've got a big lead here late, but they've now given up back-to-back big plays. They got to put the clamps down.
Quickly out to the tight end. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21. Line just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. And the Bobcats will have it 1st and 10. Here's the shuffle pass. It's complete. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Second down, they'll go to the air. Catch in the middle. It's Jenkins. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. The Bobcats trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Looking to fire. Lets it fly. And he was going for the touchdown there, and they couldn't make the connection.
And that's just a huge missed opportunity on offense. QB missed his guy wide open in the end zone. You might not get another clean look like that in the rest of this game.
Wants to fire it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Texas! Quick strike through the air for the score. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
And every coach in America has a plan for this situation. The first 4 minutes of the game, the last 4 minutes of the game. How I'm going to construct my offense. Most of the time, I got to be physical. Run the football like right here. Run that clock. Get a few first downs, and I can end this football game on offense.
It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
I know you took a loss on 1st down there trying to run the football, but you've got the lead, and you've got to continue to run the football. And this is a big challenge now for your offensive line. Those guys up front.
There he goes. Got the 1st down and still on his feet. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Hawaii. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. And what can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation. And they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are okay going into a track meet. And that's really what we saw in this game today. But opponents just cannot keep pace with them and all of the athletes they have on the offensive side of the ball.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they move on top by 15. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance. Run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive, because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
They'll go back to the air on second down. A strike downfield. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left in this offense to put together a miracle. Got it done in the passing game on the last play, and let's see what they do on first down. Looking downfield on first down. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious.
Well, the quarterback off target on that one. And in this 2-minute situation, you've got to be able to call and run passing plays that you feel like you can run in your sleep.
The play action fake. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. From the gun, wants to pass. Time running out, and he goes down. The 34. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
And this really puts it out of reach. I mean, it was already a tall order, and you had to be aggressive in this situation. But now, with this turnover, this one's all but over.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Makes the grab. Touchdown, Hawaii. And the stomping has commenced. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6.
And how about it? Everyone getting involved, getting the big tight end involved. This offense has done an unbelievable job scoring points. This defense has had no answers. Just keep it rolling, offense.
He'll bring it out. It's Reddick. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. The deficit is large, hope is fainting, but they'll try to finish strong.
They made a lot of mistakes in this game, and that's why it looks like they're going to take the L. Lots of things to improve on, lots of things to coach upon, and at this point, I think if you're a head coach, David, you're just trying to see which of your guys aren't quitting late.
Yeah, which is a real thing, by the way. Who's going to compete to the final whistle? What do we talk about all the time? Coaches are always preaching to these guys. Don't worry about the scoreboard. Just
pulls it in on the right. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down into the 37. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. Snagged in the middle. It's Bell. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. He's looking to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Simpson. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. And the Bobcats want to pick up the tempo. And they spike it and get the clock stopped.
No gain on the play. It's now.
And they'll try to bite a chunk out of this lead on 3rd and goal. They want to throw it. Got it behind the line. It's Simpson. And the pass is complete, but less than nothing to show for it. They're knocked down behind the line.
It's now 4th and goal.
They'll go to the air. Looking for the score. And and they can't make the connection on 4th down, and they'll turn it over.
Well, it's been that kind of day for the offense, and this quarterback specifically. They've had their chances. They've had opportunities throughout the course of the game to get some pitches and catches and make some explosive plays, just not able, though, to hook up. And you saw it on that 4th down play right there. They're trailing by a lot of points because those are the throws you've got to make if you're going to win games like this, and they just have not been able to get it done.
The give to the tailback. They make the stop, and the clock strikes 0, and that will do it for this one.